instances, though, where players have been listed as doubtful and they've still gone on to play on Sunday. 2 games that actually come to mind for me with Rob Gronkowski, actually, where he missed multiple practices during the week, would be the Super Bowl 52, where he had an injury leading up to that game. He had a concussion, missed multiple practices, and then also Super Bowl 46, where he had a high ankle sprain.
Yeah, it's a good point, Jenna. You never know what can happen, but something to keep an eye on either way. Also, Gronk wasn't the only new face back at practice. What can you tell us about Jason Pierre-Paul's return?
Yeah, Bruce Arians said earlier this week that it was very unlikely that Pierre-Paul would play Sunday. But to all of our surprise, he was back practicing today. And I asked Arians about that, and he said, yeah, nothing surprises me about him. And if you go back and watch that Rams game, Matthew Stafford just carved them up as a defense because they weren't getting a whole lot of pressure up front. That's going to be crucial against Mac Jones. They love to rattle him, and Pierre-Paul would be a big part of that. It's not just what he does physically, though. Will Golston told me he lights a fire under all of us. He is one of their biggest emotional leaders on defense. They'd really like to be able to have his juice out there. But also, it could really help those guys out on the back end because they're going to be down 2 out of 3 starting cornerbacks. Jamel Dean has been ruled out of this game with a knee injury. Richard Sherman is going to be active, but Arians said they're really just activating him more as an insurance policy than anything. He wouldn't, though, name a starter as far as who's going to be playing against the Patriots.
Yeah, Richard Sherman just added a couple days ago. It would be fascinating if he ends up in this game for some reason. Thanks for the latest from Jenna Laine from Tampa and the Bucs side. And you heard Jenna mentioning the Rams.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.